Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Good morning, bedheads and sleepyheads. Gotta turn off my music. How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. I need to fix that. Uno secondo while we fix that. Boop. Ling, I'm not addressing that situation until I say hello to everybody first. First of all, congratulations to Lunity, to Brian, and Moose for first, second, and third, respectfully. Dub Shadow, thank you for the stinky note. You pain in the butt. Hello, everyone. Let me check. Hold on. Did Cobalt get a new one? He did not get a new one, but a certain Ling did get a new T. That's crazy. That's crazy. And also, Blues, thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate that. Sadness and tears. Why are you crying, Cobalt? How dare you? It's over here. Yes, I know what I'm doing. It hasn't been a whole week since the last time that I streamed, and therefore I'm just like a little bit forgetful of what I'm supposed to be doing. There's my stinky. Then we're gonna make sure that we have our little lad with us today, specifically our little poem lad. There we go. No, my paper. One moment. Wow, we're back. Ugh. Ugh. Oh god, yeah. Dub Shadow, I still gotta do that. It's, yeah. Full disclosure, I'm going to probably be fairly low energy today because peek behind the curtain, I kind of got some shitty news on yesterday that kind of like fucked my shit up for a lot of the day. And it was one of those interesting moments where it's just like, oh, okay, well, you know, like I'm in like the logistics part of my job. Like I got put into I guess the best way to describe it is like the logistics part. So I'm like, oh, cool. I can just sit in the corner and be sad while I just do numbers. You know what I mean? Like, yay, I get to just kind of sit here and do that. And then the two other people that I was, I guess, categorized with were doing their own thing. And they were in the process of getting a bunch of stuff done. And my team lead comes over and just goes, those two are not fast enough or like trained enough to get stuff done on their own. I need you to keep an eye on them. And I'm like, but I want to sit in the corner and be sad. And my team lead's like, I understand that, but they're falling behind right now. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. So they're like doing their own thing, and I just like walk over and like check the stuff that they were all like that they could have been working on. I'm like, all right, I'll just work on this. You know, I'll just get this done. And at first there was a little moment in me that's just like, oh, but what about the logistics? Like my logistics things is actually like, how to say, it's, I do have like deadlines for it, right? Like I need to get it done within X amount of hours and then get the next thing done. But I'm pretty fast at it, and I had all like the paperwork part of it done. I just needed to actually like do the sorting. And so I just walk over, I do all this stuff, and like the next cycle starts with them. And my coworker comes over and is like, hey, do you want to go to Tim Hortons? And I was just like, I would fucking love to go to Tim Hortons, but I need to get shit done. And they were like, well, we have a 20-minute break. When is the stuff that you need to do important for them? And I'm like, okay, well, 40 minutes. And they're like, and if we get back here even 25 minutes instead of 20, would you still be fine? I'm like, yeah. Like, cool, we're going to Tim Hortons. Basically grabbed me by the collar and pulled me out the door. Becoming an important and dependable employee at work. Yeah, more so now than ever, Dub Shadow. More so now than ever. Ugh. And Bobcat, thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate that. Oh no. I see that number starting to rise. And congratulations on the new tea. I'm sipping on some rooibos right now, which has been very delectable. Rooibos is one of those lovely teas that's like just not sweet. Like, I don't know how to describe rooibos. It's like, I don't know, it's just nice. Like, it doesn't have that bitterness of like black tea because it's a red tea. And it's just kind of like, it's a soft flavor, which is nice. The teas are RuneScape levels. Getting from 32 to 33 takes as long as going from 1 to 32. Oof. So, behind the curtains, I've been talking to somebody about, Solarcy, I'm trying to tell a story. Go back to your stream. We could talk about this later. Also, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, not the big boss. How are you? How was your painting and wine, Solarcy? I know what you were doing. I forgot to put the SO part. It's one of those days. I really do need just a Solarcy redeem, though. Like, literally just exclamation mark Solarcy, and it's just me going, I forgot to do that. Dang it. Where's the throwing redeem? It doesn't exist while I work. While I do work along streams because they're distracting and I actually try to get stuff done. Plus, I try to make sure that other people can get stuff done. And a certain individual who just redeemed a stinky note proved the other day that it's the correct thing to do. No, go ahead, not the big boss. What happened the other day? Why don't you tell the class what happened the other day? When you jump scared half of chat. Oh, it was very funny though. I just all of a sudden hear the music and go like, huh? What? Oh, yeah, shit, that was not supposed to be. And then half of chat is like, what the fuck was that? I didn't know it was going to be loud. Okay, Solarcy for context. Hold on, let me just activate it manually here. Where did I put that thing? I think it's in redeems. It was not that one. It was... Are you just going to be a butt about this? It was this, I believe, was the one that you triggered. I think that was the one. So that startled some people. It was cool though. Oh, thank you. That was one of those weird ones that I came up with it on my own by accident. But the volume was set to... Yeah, which is weird because I haven't changed the volume, but it's not loud now. I don't get it. I do not understand. But yeah, that one I came up with just through... Yes, keep holding your horn. That is going to make the person in front of you definitely move faster. Sorry, I don't think the microphone picked it up, but... There was just somebody who just laid their horn for probably a solid 5 Mississippis, and it's just like, you're doing great, buddy. Yeah, the static one I made by myself through just fidgeting with stuff. The Giga Chad one that I think some of you guys have seen where I kind of get bulky for a little bit of time, that one is Captain Stitches that made that one for me. And then the regular just pixelated one I came up with myself. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, writers. I hope that you're doing well. But Solarcy, how was your hanging and artsin'? I hope that you had fun. Miss Wine Mom. Miss Wine Sipper. while drawing a painting that I could, or painting a painting that I could never in my life ever create. Learned about rocks and painted. I saw, and your playlist was being rude. Your playlist wouldn't work for some reason, and I was like, that's weird. I think I've had something like that with, I think I've had such a thing recently with YouTube where, but my thing is, Solarcy, for some reason, sometimes when I open up a playlist, the first video won't load unless I refresh the page. It's weird. We learned about Solarcy's feelings about the green M&M. Don't. I won't. Lamau. Hey, congratulations, Solarcy. Wait, hold. Oh, wait, that's Luna D. Sorry, I saw Solarcy and then Luna D. Congratulations, Luna D. You got another one. It's better to not know, I think. Well, is that true? As a bit of a gossipy bitch myself, I like knowing about random things. Which, a mutually assured destruction between me. If I post her clip, she'll post my quote. Ah, it's, yeah, it's literally both of you guys have, how to say it, have a drone targeted on the other person. And it's just like, you know what happens? The dead man switch triggers immediately. Also, Solarcy, if you need to go to bed, please by all means do so. I know that when we are raiding out, we are usually done for the night. So if you need to go sleep in your panda bed, hydrate, eat, decompress, stretch. That was the other one. Gonna go clean paint. Oh, there you go. There's the forbidden sixth thing after stream is cleaning. Good luck, be brave, have fun. Now I don't remember what in the 9 hex I was talking about. I was telling a story, and it's gone now. Chat, what was I talking about before Solarcy rudely interrupted me? I cannot remember for the life of me. Will being boy important at work. Oh, yeah. I can't remember where I'm going with that. There was something, logistics, couldn't do the thing, had to do the thing. Something about behind the scenes, then immediately interrupted yourself. Wow. Liar. Oh my god, that's exactly what. Oh my god, that's what it was. Just a heads up, a little behind the scenes thing. I'm talking to a certain somebody about learning to use a certain game creation software. And I was thinking about making a little. It was because Rocket Bobcat was talking about the level 1 to 32 is the same length as level 32 to 33. And I wanted to try to make like a little mining game, like literally just for myself. Like this wouldn't be entertaining at all, but I just like, I want to play around with just figuring out how to, I don't know, make a character move, make a little UI system, make like the ability to interact with objects, except like stuff that would be like, yeah, once I make this simple little thing, it would be like, okay, I now know way more about this program and the programming language than I did before. You can't level me up when I'm just sitting here. Game. Stop it. We're going there. We're visiting. Listen to your podcast. Oh, thank you. I finished recording, depending on which podcast you're talking about, not the Big Boss, because there's 2 of them. Birds. Let's see, is there any little fella to click on anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Click that one, we might be able to see better. No, just birds. But, yeah, I finished recording episode 2 and editing episode 2 for the Lost Lore journals. So that one will be out at the end of the month, which is why you can't really see it because it's behind the drink coffee. But right there, begin episode 3. I need to get the frick to typing. Oh, your first episode with Lunity? Yeah, that one's fun. The second one is coming out on Wednesday. I just need to get it all sorted, and I need an image from Lunity that she has not sent to me yet, because otherwise I can't finish the editing. That's right, I'm calling her out so that she does it so that I can get it done later. Most people think coding wouldn't be interesting, but MOA gets a lot of viewers during coding streams, to be honest. Yeah, but I don't know how to code. I'm going to type this to you one more time, Lunity. If I don't get it this time, then I'm just accepting that I don't get it. Oh, no, she got it. She knows. She knows. She knows what's up. And hello, Minerva. How are you? I hope that you're doing well. But liar, I don't know any coding. So, yeah. I've been so busy. Send me the cat image, nerd. So that I can get this episode done so that I could actually, like, post it before the due date. Otherwise, it's going to become a monthly podcast, and that'll be on you. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here specifically. I do like this background, though. It's nice. But it's not the same as the workstation. And we're going to put you right there. There we go. But yeah, because of that, I got to get the heck started on that. I got to do a lot of things. Bleh. Yeah, first I got to definitely do the poetry thing, because I am behind on my poems. I don't know if I've mentioned. I decided for some reason to do a poem a day for this month. I don't know why I decided to do that. I'm going to fail at it because, at least like the exact on writing, because I'm going to be going to Japan in like a week. And that is absolutely going to mean that I am not writing a poem each day while I'm there due to a mixture of just, you know, visiting somebody and also just having jet lag. So it's like, why did I do this? Why did I think that I was going to actually get this done? Yeah, well, we're going to try anyway. Maybe like 2 days before the flight, I'll just try to crank out like 6 of them and be like, close enough. How much is the ticket? I do not remember. Task. Test writing in speech bubble object. Nice, liar, nice. Willem Jelly. Cobalt, you just went to Japan not that long ago, I'm pretty sure. Is it still cheap? It wasn't super expensive. But I'm also not going with any luggage, though, to be fair. Like, I'm just going with a carry-on. Yeah, but I want to go back. Yeah, well, you could have come along with me, but you don't want to see this gross face of mine. Rain is slow today, so conveys successfully, I hope. It do. Cobalt, I'm such a sad boy, by the way. Our one mutual that also lives in Japan, I was like, oh shit, wait, like, I could go and see if maybe I could hang out with them. And I messaged them, and they're like, oh, yeah, that would be cool. When are you coming? And I show the dates, and they're just like, I'm going to be in Hong Kong that entire time. And I'm like, you're kidding me. And I die. I died. Uh-huh. And then my other buddy that I was hoping to also get a chance to see, turns out that we had a miscommunication, and it turns out he's not actually going to be at the place that I thought he was going to be, so I'm not going to see him either. So just like all these like little ideas I had while being there just like all fell apart. And then yesterday happened. So, you know what? I should have just assumed. I should have just expected it, honestly. I should have known. Oh, wait, I actually got to change locations now. Because I realized that I was in Solarsis Strem. There we go. Alright. We're not going to have a super long work session for this go, but that's okay. We'll still get a good 35 minutes out of it. Alright, everybody, we're going to start heading to work. Good luck to all of your tasks. Also, wait, you're reviewing Stardew Valley, Cobalt? That sounds hype. Oh, sorry, the Stardew Valley VOD. My bad. I didn't see the VOD part. I was like, oh, Cobalt writing a review? Fucking hype. Alright, everybody, then you guys know the drill. When we're working, we're sitting a little bit more on the quiet side, as we're just doing our thing. So I will see you guys in about 34 minutes. Bye-bye for now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, chat. That was a good job, Liar, and good job, Dub Shadow. Well done. Good job on getting your stuffs done. Now, Dub Shadow, where is your post schedule? Throw gold at the work along stream. How dare? Sorry, yeah. Throwing Holt at the work along stream. Thank you, Cobalt. I appreciate it. Ow. Owie, 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 owie. Sorry, I was sitting incorrectly and my leg is now officially protesting. There we go. This is the better and correcter way to sit. So whether you like it or not, chat, this is peak performance. Discord. Since Discord is being a butt next month. Yeah, I know. I know. Discord's being a dummy wummy, and thank you for the head pets and a peak human physicality. I got a comment at work yesterday because I had to squat for something. Like I had to squat to grab and hold something, and I realized I was in a bad position. So in the squat, I like hopped back like a couple of inches just to make sure that I was sitting in the correct position. And the person that was with me is just like, that was quite a jump. And I'm like, what do you mean? It was just a little hop. And they're like, no, that was a bit of, there was a jump. I'm like, what do you mean? Stop it. It's a little hop. Everybody can do this. I think it's hilarious that I've been looking at Steam chat for the first time forever and it actually looks good. Yeah. Maybe Discord won't roll out the features because the backlash, because like so many people are like, don't fucking do it. Don't. Just don't. Just don't. That's what I really got to do. I got to figure out how to do programming just to make my own like simplistic version of Discord and be like, perfect. Only my freaking Twitch chat or is allowed. Like people who want to join from Twitch are allowed on here. They tried to save face, it didn't go well. Explain what that means specifically, Dub Shadow, if you can. I need to quickly take the 3-minute ad break if you guys can. You're able to. I hope you get a bit stretched. Grab yourselves and be gravy says. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves and be back ASAP. BRB, I will read when I get back. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. No, I did the right one. You never even saw nothing. Not a thingy. Let's see. They put up a post saying it's not a big deal and that they are working with partners that will not save ID to the cloud, only locally. Then not mention that one of the partners handling it does not in fact do that. Take that with a grain of salt. Much information needed. Or sends a citations needed. I get you. Been meaning to look at the open source alternative that I've seen recommended, like Matrix. Liar's gonna join the Matrix. Liar's taking the blue pill. Excuse me. Huh. We might only do one more hour of work today because my brain is not working at the moment. But then I might be the dipshit that goes and plays the other game for a little bit. Alternatively, if Dub Shadow's still around, I might drag his ass into playing some arena. Dub, I'm sad. Shoot people with me. In video games, Minecraft. And have a good night, Brian. Thank you very much for stopping by. I think I covered myself legally correctly. I said the thing, Cobalt, look, I said it with the full thought process of Arena, like ABI, and then but just said it without the ABI being mentioned, and was just like, I really need to add context to this, and then I said it, and then it was like, this could be a funny bit. Just keep saying it. Go full schizo, self-hosting my custom Discord alternative server, access only through proxies. That's what I'm saying, liar. See, you get it. You know what's up. And hey, Fox, how's it going? We can be sad and shoot people in Minecraft together, I guess. Just Dub Shadow, just... I mean, I think there's mods for that if you really want to do this in Minecraft for some reason. Oh god, and the next step would be that the server, the self-hosted server, is on your person. Like, you slowly graft, like, the circuitry that contains your own server, like, under your skin. Go full cyberpunk, cyberpsychosis on that shit. Where you've just, like, you've got your own server, like, plugged into your own ears so that you can hear the messages of people posting. Liar, I pull my glasses down. Oh, wait, I have a button for this. Go on. Go on. Of course, there are gun mods in Minecraft. See? Easy. Nice glasses. Oh, thank you, Roland. I appreciate that. I made them myself. That's why they're not see-through, because I don't know how to do that. And I wanted to make them quickly. There's a lot of cool pieces of tech that you can buy. Yeah. Also, what the heck is white hat hacking? I don't even know if that was typed correctly. White hat hacking. Oh, ethical security hacking. Okay, I'm kind of aware of this. Can't you actually make a little bit of money off that stuff? Specifically, because there's like how to say it, like companies will put like programs out there for people to deliberately like hack into to look for like security flaws. It's like pen testing and stuff. Yeah, the penetrations testing. Bounty programs. Yeah. Liar's just gonna go full making money off learning hacking. Like, just becomes the greatest hacker known to man. $15,000 a day just trying to crack into government websites that they are paying her to try and do so that they know if things are okay. They're just like, I work 1 day a week, and in a month I make more than the average 3-person household. It does in a year. You know this scenario is fictional because I'm earning money. No, liar. No, you don't understand. It's government as in like military government contracts. So you're making the big moolahs. But that might be slightly less ethical because one day they'll give you a task to do and you'll be like, this IP is not from the country that we're in. And they're like, don't worry about it. It's just a test. If I was smart, I would happily put on the gray hat. You'd get caught eventually, Dub Shadow, and it would be spooky. The big eagle bucks. Why else would you do it? If someone is gray hat or black hat, it's best know to admit it online. Oh! I'll be right back, liar. I need to go scrub some messages from certain reputable forums. Once you delete forum posts, they're gone forever. Cut to me going to a fashion forum and just like deleting all of my hot takes on like gray and black top hats because I misunderstood the assignment. Come back. Whew. Okay, I'm fine. All my hot takes are gone. Ah, goodness me. Isn't that how the owner of Silk Road got caught? What? Because he boasted about it? I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why the government is paying people to hack hats, but apparently it's a big thing. Well, if I recall correctly, people running one big pie got caught because they purchased some stuff legit from it. Wait, they got caught because they were upgrading the office? They're like, man, we could really use a new MacBook in here. Purchased, gets sent to their address. Oops, FBI, open up. What? From iTunes? Cobalt, I need so much more information. Cobalt, get on a Discord call. Teach me and the community what happened. The work stream is over. We're learning about conspiracy theories and also like crazy ways that people got caught doing silly things. Cobalt, you're missing the part where you need to pretend to be an expert right now. Come on. Take up that mantle. I believe in you. I have faith in your ability to, if nothing else, bullshit your way through this situation and be like, yeah, and that's what happened. And everyone going, oh, that's crazy. Also, Luna D, go drink your coffee. Goodness gracious me. That is very silly, liar. That is very, very silly. That's like when you hear about the guys that do like the bunker doomsday prepping and they've got all like the shit in their front yard that's like booby traps because they're like gonna try to do like a death by military situation. And somebody ends up finding them like dead in front of their house because they didn't take 2 steps to the right. And then one step forward, you know, they took 1 step to the right. And they, like, biffed on their own frickin', like, garrote wire trap. And you're just like... They're not even going to be able to get to the body right away because this entire front yard is nothing but a giant death trap. They'd have to take those old Sherman tanks from World War II with the big roller at the front and just roll it over his front yard before they actually could go in and, like, recover his corpse. For context, the roller was there specifically to, like, help take care of mines. Because you just basically roll them over the mines, and the thing was, like, durable enough that it could take a mine blast. And you just kind of roll this thing along so that it would take out all the anti-tank mines. Sorry, now I'm just processing both of these ideas. All 3 of these ideas. Sorry, the fact that the Silk Road boys got frickin'... that the Silk Road boys got caught because they bought something legit from Apple. That there was a hacker guy who just got lazy one day. Makes me think of, ooh, who was it? Was it Ted Bundy that made that comment when he talked about serial killing? It's just like, the first time you ever kill, you know exactly where everything is. You know exactly, like... You know everything that you've done, you've planned it accordingly. By the 8th kill, you forget where you left the screwdriver. Like, it's that situation where they've just been going for so long that he just had a little... Just like, yeah, I'm sure I turned on the VPN. And then didn't. Spinny drum with heavy chains go burr. You know what's what, Dub Shadow. You know how it be. Ugh. But wait, we're supposed to be working right now? Wait, man, being a serial killer would be so much... Would have been so much easier before they invented DNA. Or, it invented... they invented DNA. Sorry, Cobalt. Now I'm on the idea that that forensics invented DNA. Like, before that, we were all just somehow materialized into existence. And then one day, forensics was like, now hang on a second. Like, what if we made it so that our bodies had these little strands within them that would tell the body how to actually build itself? And then serial killers were like, oh man, it's so Jover now. Isn't it kind of crazy to think about, though? Like, robbing a bank was something people could do and get away with. Yeah, easily. It was really common. Like, there was like the golden age of robberies. Who the heck are the two, the famous couple? Bank robbers. Someone's gonna write it in chat before I... Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, I got it before Liar got to it. Yes! Yes! I did it! My memory's not completely failed yet. Like, there was a time era where, like bank robbery was, like, romanticized to some degree. Your Sunday best, your bank robberies. I mean, Cobalt, that we did it. So, but nope. Nope, sorry, liar. I got it first. We're going from my timeline, not your timeline. Bleh. I mean, we also had that with plane hijacking. Like, same situation where, like, a lot of times I think bank robberies would not result in people dying. It was just kind of like a, oh, dang it, I knew I shouldn't have gone to the bank today. Yeah, way to ruin pain. Yeah, I mean, you know when it was. We all know what was the big event that made it all miserable. It involved 2 large structures. Man, so it is weird being old enough that I have memories of pre 9/11. Like, I remember being on a plane from the Netherlands to here, and I was just scared because it was like my first plane trip ever, and I didn't really know what was going on, and the stewardess, while we're in the air, while we are flying, goes over to my mom and goes, "Hey, would your son like to see the cockpit?" And I get to walk into the cockpit as like a 7-year-old and say hello to the pilots. Could you imagine that happening in an era like today? Never. Never. If I, as a 7-year-old, walked towards that thing, the guy in front of it would shoot me. He would tell me to step back and then shoot me. Exactly. Look at that kid's got a gun. I don't know, liar. Maybe we've softened up, but I don't think so. I was going to make a joke, but I don't want to be on another list. Liar, you're already on enough lists. Do it. What were you going to say? Was I heading towards, what the heck is that name again? Saint something? I was on a plane as a 7-year-old heading towards a specific island, liar. Is that the joke you were going to make, liar? Am I getting my facts correctly? Sorry, that's really in the news right now. I have gotten 2 Jesus Christ wills from Cobalt so far. Can I get a hat trick? Can I get it? Can I get that hat trick today? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry that I'm like this. I'm, as I said, kind of dealing with some shit at the moment. It's okay. Usually the darker humor comes out during this period of time. I'll do it. Another plane at the second island. Fuck. The Secretary of War leading with a picture of the Secretary of War leading over to Donald Trump with the caption, "Sir, a plane hit the second island." I'm gonna have to delete this VOD. Come on, Cobalt. Say it. Give me that hat trick, damn it. Oh, fuck. I think genetic is cool, but can you imagine getting away with it for like 50 years and then you get caught because your idiot nephew submitted their DNA to 23andMe? Cobalt, I want to believe that's a real thing that happened and that you're being hyper specific right now. Well, now I'm not going to. All right, I'll keep making horrific jokes. We'll get there. We'll pull it out of you. We'll draw that. We'll eventually hook that line. We'll do it. It'll be great. Oh, liar. This is so much of a tangent that it's like it's not even in the same like it's not in the same country as what we were just talking about. Like I was going to say not in the same area code, but it's not even in the same country. Have you heard of this game? I'm going to type it in chat specifically because I don't quite know how to say it correctly. I think it's like Aaronshore or Erinshore. Someone said something about a certain heist not being viable anymore, and I was going to say, you know what, let's bring it back, boys. Nah, you did the right thing. Good job, Cobalt. You're doing great. I don't know if you finished the original task, but still, good job, Cobalt. You're doing great. Anyway, unrelated to 9/11 and Epstein. Yeah, this is so unrelated. Like, I cannot emphasize how unrelated this is because we are going back to game design. Like, that's how unrelated it is. If you haven't looked at it, if nothing else, I would recommend going to take a peek. You don't gotta play it, just take a look at it. It's a very neat concept, and it is a solo dev creation. So for those who would like to know more about it, it is a, as I said, I wrote it in chat. Erinshore. It is a solo dev's creation of making a single player MMO. So every NPC, or sorry, every player that you see in the game is like an NPC running around. And his whole idea was to be like, could I make a single player game feel like an online game through this? And it's really neat. Like, if Dub isn't around after this next hour, I might end up playing this for a little bit instead, just to give you guys like a little bit of an idea of it. As far as I understand, it is inspired by like EverQuest to some degree. But it's neat. I like the general vibe of it. Would recommend. Also, we now officially have to get to doing a little bit of work because this is starting to get redonkulous. I am not getting anything done, and that's quite frankly unacceptable. So we're at least going to do... Oh yes, the session is done. Thank you. So we're at least going to do another 32 minutes. I will see you guys on the other side.
squeeze it.
I guess we're back. So I'm just realizing how much stuff everybody's gotten done. Good job, everybody. Or as the thing was saying earlier, no, where's the thingy? Where's the thingy? Or as the thing said earlier. Yay! Yay! Thank you for the hydrate, Cobalt. I appreciate. And thank you for the stretch. I don't even know if I did those. The one you did them at the beginning of stream. If I didn't, I apologize. Feel free to refund those to yourself should you wish to. Oh. Joke's on you, I got derailed by what is love, and then there's a Nico Uma. Fucking what? Those are not words you're ever allowed to say in my presence ever again, Dub Shadow. I think I know what you're referring to. Yes, I just saw it. Hello, Rocket Bobcat. It's going fine, except Dub Shadow sent me terrible, terrible things. And it's just exclamation mark task, not add task. He's sending me the dredges. And good luck with the dailies, whatever they may be. SMH, Dub Shadow. SMH. I am going to get this short finished, though. So we need to take our quick little 3 minutes. I'll come back. He's sending me Nico Uma. And I'm like... You know, Dub Shadow, that you call your cat Kato, right? So you're already calling her Cat Zero or Cat O. It's already been happening. But yeah, we need to take a quick little 3-minute break if you guys can. Are able to. If you get up and stretch, grab yourself something, grab yourself something. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. We'll be back ASAP. BRB. I did not click on the wrong one again. You are wrong, and anybody who thinks otherwise should feel bad for being wrong. Alright. Vibe with the music. Oh, there was a stream with it. Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna disappear again. Don't you worry. Because I want to get this short done at least. I want one thing to be done before I switch to something else. I don't know what the switching to something else is yet. I don't know if I want to drag poor Dubberinos into the chaos once again. He doesn't need that. He doesn't need that tood from me right now. Where I'm like, Dub Shadow, we have to do quests, and he's just like, dude, I'm just trying to look at a VOD. And I'm like, yeah, you right. And I appreciate that. And thank you. I will do my dangest, and good luck to everybody else doing with what they're doing. BRB for now.
comes the boy.
Lurkwerk.
Oh, wait, no. Time's done. So joke's on you, Falala. Time's done. Stream's over. I'm technically supposed to be doing things, but I don't know what just happened the last hour. My battery life just went from like 60 to like 15. I had like a 5-day streak of just horrific insomnia sleep. Even took like sleep aids to try to help with it, and it didn't do shit. And then last night I finally got a little bit of sleep, and anybody who's ever dealt with that and then gets the, you know, like the one night of decent sleep and it just feels like your body punishes you for it. It's like, oh, you finally had some good sleep? Fuck you. Like, be miserable. So I was like, oh, I should be okay today, but nah, I just nosedived over the last hour. What are you still doing here? Stream's over, go home. That's how I feel. I do not miss those days. I don't either, Falala. But the thing is, though, once they start, you can't really stop. You know what I mean? Because the minute you actually have a good night's sleep, it's just misery. Like, it's almost, it really feels like one of those hair of the dog situations where it's like, no, just don't. Like, just don't get that good sleep because it's just going to make you miserable. But yeah, so I'm probably going to end stream now and then just fucking go to bed for 3 hours or something. Holy shit. Dub Shadow, I hope you weren't lingering around waiting for me to say, let's do a thing. Because that would make me feel like such a dickhead. Ugh. Manifest the god sleep. No, I want the god sleep now, Falala. You've introduced me to it, so. That must be a thing I must now do. Let's see, where am I sending us? Oh, Pandemonium's on. We're sending us off to the chill Pandemonium. That's what we're doing. Go to bed early as well, I guess. I'm sorry, Dub Shadow. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's the thing I need to do. Did I add that already? I can't remember if I added that or not. Hold on. I know I added this one. Lost Lore Journals podcast. Did I add? Hold on. I don't remember if I added the thing. Fucking hell, I forgot to add this the other podcast. Gosh dang it. Hold on, let me go find it really quickly. There we go, there's the other one. I will add that to the list later. Okay. We're going over to Pandemoniums. That's what we're doing. We're gonna go raid Pandemonium. I think my battery pack just went from 15 to like 8. Good God. Dying. We raid Pandemonium. If you're subscribed, top raid message. If you're not subscribed, bottom raid message, please, and thank you. Appreciate you all being here. Appreciate you all doing. Actually, Cobalt, despite the fact that you feel like you didn't do anything, you still added it to the list, which means you still worked on it. Irrelevant. You still worked on it. A lot of them are scratched out too, which freaking kudos to everybody who got their stuff done today. And if you got some work on it, that still counts. The scratching off is just like the, the bonus to it. The actual, the actual win is working on the thing. You just get the little extra sprinkle, the little cherry on top, the icing on the cake, if you will, is the scratch out. But I still believe in you guys to be able to get to where you want to go. All right, everybody? I am out for the night. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you were looking, whether you just popped in and out for a second. Know that you were super appreciated. I hope that you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it have to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And we finally let you sleep, whatever time it have to be for you. Hope you have a very restful sleep. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Not sure what I'm doing yet, but it's Valentine's Day, so we'll be doing something. And hopefully with Luna D. I will see you guys then. And if not, have yourself a great weekend. I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now.